When You Were Young on the evening show on Radio X. And I'm Jack Wood in for Gordon Smart. But as always on Wednesday nights, we have the This Feeling track of the week. Brand new band called the Seamonsters. They're from Sheffield. They're sort of like a mixture of, I'd say, like the Wombats, bit of Dream Girl chucked in there. I mean, that's an evening plan just amongst those two bands, isn't it? So they're sounding amazing. I'll let you know a little bit more information about them in the next hour. And I've got new music from Isaac Gracie to get on after James Bay goes on, and that is Find Me. Right here on Radio X. I'm Jack Wood in for Gordon Smart on the evening show. Thank you very much for Carrie for tuning in, saying she's very excited for her quote-unquote angels, Seamonsters, to be on Radio X. About time they got on here, isn't it? Absolutely excellent band. I'm excited to play them for you. They are on the way. And before that, I've got even more new music for you. I'm just spoiling you tonight for the Radio X evening show. And it's Jack Wood sitting in for Gordon Smart. But that doesn't mean we're not doing all the fun stuff that Gordon normally gets up to, including the This Feeling track of the week. If you don't know what This Feeling is, it's a wild web of incredible indie club nights around the country promoting up-and-coming guitar bands. So it's your chance to see, like, future indie headliners before anywhere else. And they don't get much more future than these guys I'm going to be playing for you. Seamonsters. This is their first national radio airplay. And I'm excited to be part of it. I really am. I'm giddy. Oliver Jones says, I can't wait to hear Seamonsters on Radio X. And then see them tomorrow on the This Feeling stage at Why Not Festival. Ho, 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 double bubble, mate. I'll have you giddy in no time, don't you worry. Also, Tazzy's super excited as well. Don't worry, stay tuned. They're right around the corner and on the way as well. I've got the record of the week from Muse, Something Human. It's pretty beautiful. Radio X. Everybody's on the run on Radio X. And before that, our record of the week from Muse, Something Human. And now we've got to pop over to tonight's This Feeling track of the week. If you know what This Feeling is, from the words, well, the very lips of Noel Gallagher, it's apparently when rock and roll makes his glorious comeback. You can bet your arse you will have heard it first at This Feeling. And already I've done that wrong, so let's jump into the bed.
The This Feeling track of the week.
Radio X. It's on my third night on the evenings. It's going to happen. But anyway, let's focus back on this week's This Feeling artist. Because the whole of Sheffield, according to Sarah Mann, is waiting to hear new music from them. They're called the Seamonsters. Great name for a band. If you want to follow them on Twitter, by the way, at C, as in the alphabet letter C, Monsters Music. Find them that way. They consist of Naomi, Holly, Tassie, Ella, Lauren, and Kira. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Kira. Yours is the one that I struggle with written down. The inspirations include Pulp, New Order, and the Wombats, so an interesting mix. And according to this information I have, on their rider they like to have sausage rolls and red stripe, like an alcoholic Greggs. You can tell they're from Sheffield. Love it. Viva la North. So without further ado, let's hear this, their first national radio debut. This is the Seamonsters and Lost and Found.
The This Feeling track of the week.
Radio X. They've won me over totally. The Seamonsters. And that is Lost and Found. Beautiful.
This Feeling track of the week.
Radio X.
Oh, I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I'm a little bit giddy about them. If you're going to Why Not Festival tomorrow, do check them out. They're playing the This Feeling stage. And if you're not lucky enough to be there, don't worry about it. They've got a massive tour coming up in September, their first ever UK tour. They'll be playing Manchester's Jimmy's, a venue I love. They do 2-pinters there, just a heads up. Bristol's Mother's Ruin on the 7th of September. On the 15th, heading over to Sheffield's Cafe Totem. 20th, Nottingham's Chameleon. Why not Chameleon Arts Cafe? Very warm there, very sweaty. 21st September, Birmingham's the Sunflower Lounge. And 28th of September, Liverpool's the Zanzibar. Oh, a lot of love coming in for them as well. Ed saying, loving the This Feeling track of this week. I'll definitely be checking out the Seamonsters. And thanks to Kira from the band saying, you did pronounce my name right. Oh, it's always nice to get a bit of feedback. And if you want tickets for their upcoming tour in September, don't forget, you go to thisfeeling.co.uk. Easy blooming peasy. They've got, do you know what, that's just the start. That might have been the first national radio play. They've got so much more coming up for them. And if you want even more new music, look no further. Because I've got some new tracks to play for you. Well, a new one from the Snuts. Another Scottish band. This is like the